So obviously in my extended edition of the Hobbit trilogy, I wanted to bring in the White Council, as well as Gandalf's mission to Dol Guldur. But as I already explained in a previous video essay, I really wanted to infuse into it that much more mystery and tension. So, how to do that? Well, ultimately I discovered that Gandalf and we the audience learned too much too quickly. Radagast the Brown just brought back too much information to Gandalf right at the outset. So I simply cut it in a way that he knew a lot less. After showing up here, the real focus of the conversation is simply
spiders, Gandalf.
And then, instead of flashing back to this moment where Radagast actually entered Dol Guldur and faced off against the Witch King, ultimately collecting his blade, I simply flashed back to this moment. Radagast sees the spiders, is informed where they came from,
The old fortress.
and off he goes. So now, at this point in the story, all Gandalf knows and all we the audience know is that spiders have taken up residence in the old fortress, and that some sort of evil is on the rise.
Sorry.
Moving on to the White Council itself, I was very pleased that I was able to then lift out a fair amount of that scene. The original version just dragging on much too long. Of course, some of you may be wondering how I got around the fact that the Witch King's knife was displayed clearly on the table. Well, it wasn't anything that a little rotoscoping and copying and pasting of other parts of the table couldn't handle. I'll admit that I'm no professional and the effect isn't flawless, but it does indeed get the job done. The blade fully removed from the scene, it can clip along at a much brisker pace, and more importantly, allow this plot line to maintain that much more intrigue until we get the next piece of crucial information in film 2.